I mean, there is a lot in this story about the overall fecklessness of art, even when you are the greatest artist, you know? And that might be coming out of the head of a guy who invented a kind of genre of film and is heralded and liked, but is, ultimately understands what he does so well that he laments that it is really just dancing around on the cinder before it fucking falls apart, which is so like gloomy, but it is just one way of confronting your existence, though. And I mean, that's fine, but I think like what am I trying to get at here? Like, I like this movie because it's such a dark way of asking an existential question, but it doesn't have to be dark. There are you can think about all this stuff and then go, guess I'm just going to live in the here and now and not, shoulder the burden of the entire Anthropocene on myself or whatever. He clearly just does, though.
Well, I think he's trying to really explicitly say that body horror isn't cool. He's not doing it because it's cool and fun.
Well, I think it's
and
cool.
He doesn't think it's cool and fun that you're going to the horror movie marathon and you've got your Repulsion t-shirt and you listen to grindcore or whatever. That he's making horror because he is horrified by the world and he feels it deeply in his soul. And he wants you to know that it's actually about how horrible the world is. And we have to like really meditate on that.
Yeah.
And he's not trying to make a fun movie about it.
I know, but...
And this is, and it's interesting that he goes back to body horror after his last three movies. I don't know when his last body horror movie was, but his last three movies were Maps to Stars, which is like this brutal indictment of Hollywood. A Dangerous Method, which is about Sophia Spielrein, who was this protege of Jung and Freud, who I don't know much about her, but it's a fascinating movie about about BDSM and psychology and like competition between men and that kind of thing. I haven't seen it in a while, so I can't fit in with this. And then before that is Cosmopolis, which is an adaptation of a DeLillo novel.
Right.
And that movie, basically, I don't know how anyone likes that movie who hasn't read Don DeLillo, because Don DeLillo's dialogue is, great on the page, but like if on the screen, it's like it's kind of like Shakespeare or something. Like it doesn't make sense like spoken or portrayed. And also, so that movie is these long, like DeLillo writes in these long monologues, kind of these like essays. One character will talk for like 3 pages, like making this weird postmodern reflection on things of American culture. And so the whole movie is Robert Pattinson driving around a limo in Manhattan, and there's like riots and crime and sex going on around him, and he's just like looking at things and reflecting and people get in and out of the limo. And so I think these movies were Cronenberg trying to express that my movies aren't about body horror. I'm trying to tell you things about the world as I see them. And those movies, I don't know if they bombed, but, he's not known for those movies.
Right. So this is maybe like a meta commentary on his own, like, career up to that point. That's
Definitely, yeah. I think this is him showing us, like, who he is and how he feels.
Yeah. I like it.